All right, welcome back to Broncos franchise here on Madden 25. We're going to be taking on the Chargers this week. We are 0-3. We've got some players to re-sign, including Peter Skoronski here, who we want to bring back on probably like a 4-year deal. We're gonna pay him a ton, and we got the deal done. We're paying him a ton of money. Could probably bring back Drew Sanders. I'd be fine with a 3-year deal. Maybe just up the money a little bit. We got the deal done. Riley Moss, I don't think we need to bring back. Brandon Jones, probably not. Not really sure we need to bring anybody else back at all. We are gonna have. I mean, we'll probably bring back Bradley Pinion, right? I mean, he's a decent punter. I can't imagine he's gonna regress too much. He doesn't want to come back though. Not for that deal. And then we're gonna have a 5th-year option on Bo Nix. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Let's look at the injury report here. Bernie Towns is still out for another week. Derrick Henry says dislocated ankle is still out 3 more weeks. And I mean, that's a problem. We're struggling a little bit on offense. And the defense has been struggling somewhat too. I want Randolph starting over Grover Stewart for sure. If we could get like another like defensive end somehow. What do we have in terms of trade assets here? Anything? A couple of 2nd-round picks. We have a first next year, obviously. Or no, we have a first in 2029. We don't have a first next year. Okay. Well, we've got players we can trade. Could trade Christian Barmore. Who's interested here? The Browns are interested. Jets are interested. Lions are interested. We've got X Factor Aiden Hutchinson. I don't think they're going to be at all interested in this. Yeah, no, we're not. We're not going to be able to get Aiden Hutchinson. That's probably not going to happen. And they don't really. Do they really have anybody else we want, like defensively? They have JOK. I mean, that's a little closer than I would probably expect it to be. I would give them Grover Stewart as well. That would put them over the cap. Okay. I'd give them a 3rd. That gets it nowhere. Okay. What about a 2nd-round pick? So kind of a late 2nd. We go a late 2nd and a 2nd in 2029. That gets it really close. If we throw in another player, What do they need? They need wide receiver. I don't want to give them Troy Franklin. I would give them Cooper Kupp. Oh, that gets it so close. I would give up a 5th in 2027. Oh, it's so close. Okay. And a 5th in 2029. That's going to get it done. We're going to get JOK. It's going to be Cooper Kupp, Christian Barmore, and a slew of picks to start the video here. And that's going to give us Jeremiah Amusu Koromoa. And I think at that point, we might move Dom Ward here to middle linebacker. Yeah, it's going to be Dom Ward at middle linebacker, Baron Browning, and JOK. Okay. And then Randolph is still going to be defensive tackle. Doesn't really give us a good option at left end, but I mean, we can just sign somebody out of free agency, I guess. And we gave up Cooper Kupp, didn't we? We can maybe sign somebody else. I mean, he wasn't really doing much for us. Let's go Quentin Johnston. Let's get him on the team. He's still young, 24 years old. And then left end, or even a right end, we can move to left end. Dedrick Wise, Zach Allen. I'd like somebody that's not maybe really terrible. Cedric Johnson here off the Bengals practice squad. He's a 72 overall, but he's young enough that he's going to develop. We'll cut. Is that possibly the long snapper there? We're going to be even in better shape when we get Bernie Towns and Derrick Henry back. But I think defensively we look maybe a little better. Hopefully, anyway. Because we're taking on the Chargers here, and if we can't beat the Chargers, we're going to be in pretty bad shape here. We do get Bernie Towns back next week. We're excited about that. As we go through our training here, I usually just call it practice because that's basically what it is practice. But Burke is out with a back strain? Our starting safety. JOK with an upgrade already. We'll keep going pass coverage. He's a pass coverage linebacker. It was interesting to see the fact that he was even on the Lions. Baron Browning going to go up. He's into the 80s now. He just is being brought down by morale a little bit. Quentin Johnston, I think we're probably going to want to re-sign him, and he might, fairly quickly get up into the 80s if we can develop him a little bit. So, and then the other thing I want to do before we not manage team, I always click manage team. The other thing I want to do before we get into the game here is I want to change our offense. I'm not liking, we've got 49ers offense. I don't like it. It's not really the best fit. The best fit would probably be more like a vertical power run or a vertical zone run, even. Maybe a vertical zone run. So let's see who has vertical zone run. And we'll go with whatever one we think sounds the best. Got a zone run West Coast, multiple power run, zone run West Coast. Vertical power run is Detroit. But we need vertical zone run. And I'm not seeing one. What a West Coast offenses. Power on vertical. Is there even a vertical zone run playbook? Apparently, I don't even see one. We'll go with the vertical. We'll go Detroit playbook. Okay. We'll go Detroit playbook. How about that? Let's get in here. We'll play the full game. A little bit of a long intro here, but had some things we had to take care of course. Taking on the Chargers here. And as I'm recording this, I think the Broncos will be taking on the Steelers today. I think they play at 4 o'clock. Should be interesting. Steelers won last week after kicking like 6 field goals. It's Justin Herbert. He's glitched into the edge of the screen. They're 2-1. We're 0-3. Got Baron Browning out there. We got Lee McNeil, Armstrong. Looking over the middle. Abrams Drain gonna tackle him after a gain of 6. Justin Herbert with a nice throw there. There's a wide open receiver. He's going to probably take that in for a touchdown. Yep. And the Chargers have scored already. Defense just wasn't there on that play. And as much as I maybe want to go defensive end in this upcoming draft, which we're not going to have a ton of picks anyway, but might be able to maybe try to trade back up into the first round, but probably going to be pretty difficult to actually do that. I think there's a chance I might want to go corner. Or maybe another safety. Got Moss out there. That was terrible. Okay. Could maybe go with a halfback screen here. Can't even get the ball to the running back. Okay. There's a throw to Quentin Johnston, and he's already making an impact with a 23-yard catch there. Already making an impact for this team. It's a gain of 2 for Zach Moss. Had 86 yards rushing last week, no touchdowns. Could maybe look for Brandon Ayuk coming across the field here, hopefully. Hopefully he gets open enough. We're going to look for him. He's going to make the catch. Got Edwards-Helaire into the game now. He's going to take the handoff for 3 yards. Can't be really too upset with that. He's still in the game. He's going to take the inside zone for a first down. Go zone toss here. It's Zach Moss back in the game now. We've yet to see Jerome Ford out there. Moss taking it outside. He's going to pick up 4 yards. And we are down to the 17 here. Bo Nix going to take off up the middle. Bo Nix all the way down to the 1. Bo Nix looking for Brevin Jordan, and he's got a touchdown. And we answer. Going right down the field there. Quentin Johnston getting us started off with that 3rd down conversion, and then just a nice mix of the run and the pass there. Able to answer the Chargers touchdown with a touchdown of our own, so. There's another throw from the Chargers, and they're out past midfield already. Tough to stop Justin Herbert. He is up to an X factor here. And he's pretty darn good. Well, we just need maybe to get one stop in this game. You know, maybe force a field goal at some point. You know, maybe we can just hopefully score every time we touch the ball. Maybe at some point, if we can't stop them, we'll decide to go for 2. But Randolph trying to get there to sack Herbert, and he just gets the ball out pretty quickly. You can't stop him. We've got Ward and J.O.K. We got 2 pass coverage linebackers blitzing there. They can't get there in time. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Chargers. Lad McConkey. Going to take the extra point here. Maybe next time we score, if we can actually answer with a touchdown, we'll maybe decide to go for 2, because I mean, we just haven't really had anything on defense. We're gonna get that one up to the 38 though. Got Edwards-Helaire out there still. It's a gain of just a yard. Could maybe go halfback angle here with Edwards-Helaire. He's going to make the catch. He's going to fumble the ball. It's going to end up only being a gain of 1 since they did fumble there. I'm looking for Juszczyk coming across the field here. He's going to make the catch and get near the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1 when we come back and start the second quarter here. And I think I want to go for this. We're not going to go fullback dive. That would maybe be interesting. It's going to be a throw to Quentin Johnston. And he's going to have the first down. Got Zach Moss back in the game now. We haven't seen Jerome Ford at all. Run right into a defender there. Could maybe run the ball again. Got Edwards-Helaire back out there. Gonna hand it off up the middle, and he's gonna take it for a nice first down. He's got 4 rushes for 29 yards. It's gonna be another toss play to Zach Moss here. He's gonna get 3 more. He's got 5 for 12, which just not very good, but I mean, I guess it could be worse. Bo Nix fumbling there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13. It's knocked down. Looks like we're going to have to settle for a 44-yard field goal here. Field goal's good. Makes it 14-10. Would have really preferred to score a touchdown on that drive, but at least we come away with points. So. At least we didn't like throw a pick 6 or something. But Justin Herbert is 9 for 9 today. Even with having the quarterback accuracy down slightly in the sliders, he's still 9 for 9. We have wide receiver catching down just slightly too, and it's not making it any easier. It has not helped at all. Should we maybe have changed those from the main menu? Possibly. Patrick Surtain getting beat there. Probably should have had the pick. And just kind of overran it. And then I think he had already overran it by the time I had switched on there. So. Play action over the middle, diving for it. And Justin Herbert has 200 yards passing already. We really need to force a field goal here. We really do. There's a handoff. It's a gain of 2. A field goal here is not so bad because then it's still a 7-point game. But a touchdown here, and this is suddenly a 2-possession game, and we haven't been able to stop them at all. And we still can't stop them, and that's a touchdown. not what we wanted, and we're struggling here. We are. It's 21-10. If we could maybe score here, but take a lot of time off the clock, I think we get the ball to start the second half. That's kind of our best bet. Hand off for Moss. Moss gonna break a couple of tackles. End up with 6 yards there. Looking for Quentin Johnston again. He's gonna get down the field. There's a throw to Troy Franklin. He's gonna basically drop the ball there. So wheel route to Edwards-Helaire. He can't really get out too far there. Probably looking for Quentin Johnston again here. And he can't make the catch. It's a 52-yard field goal. And it's good. It's going to make it 21-13. Just need a stop here. We just need, of course, Justin Herbert in the zone now, but he's nearly sacked there. Yet he is still in the zone. Not sure what we actually need to do to get him out of the zone. And that one's intercepted by Patrick Surtain. And he's going to run it back for a touchdown. And that's going to make it 21-19. We'll go for 2 here. Might look for Brevin Jordan. Brevin Jordan going to make the catch, and it's 21-21. We have all of a sudden tied the game. Justin Herbert throwing that pick 6. He's obviously going to be out of the zone now. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Justin Herbert throwing again. That one's going to be incomplete. Went up real high for that one. And could not come down with it. That one's low. And just didn't really have a chance at it, the receiver. And that ball nearly on the ground. We're going to go with a draw here. Now let's call a timeout. Let's get the ball back. And let's, at the very least, get a field goal here before the end of the half. Alexander back to return. Doesn't really get much out of it. We could go mesh spot here, I think. So throw to Brandon Ayuk. Got Edwards-Helaire on a drag. He may have actually dropped the ball there. Bonek's going to throw for Brandon Ayuk. He's got a first down. I don't want to take a shot here. I want to just work the field. We don't necessarily need to just look deep the whole way. Got Moss back out for the screen pass. Bo Nix absolutely destroyed on that play. Quentin Johnston again, though, he's absolutely eating up the defense on that same play we keep running there. Snag halfback wheel here, maybe. We still have 2 timeouts. Still could try to get this ball into the end zone. Edwards-Helaire there. It's a nice game. And for Quentin Johnston again, he's going to catch it on the out route. And go out of bounds. He's got 5 catches for 95 yards. 94 yards, I think, actually. And for Quentin Johnston again, he's going to get us down to about the 1. We'll call timeout here. We're going to line up to run the ball with Moss here. And Moss is going to take it in for a touchdown. We've got a lead here over the Chargers. Finally looking good. Finally putting a game together. Our defense doing nothing the whole game and then suddenly coming up with a pick 6 to get us right back in it. And now our offense driving down the field to take the lead. 22 seconds to go in the half. Can't imagine they're going to be able to do much with it, even with 3 timeouts. The momentum has really shifted in this game after being down 21-10. They're just going to run the ball now. They are actually going to take a timeout here. Not sure why they would do that. It's 3rd and 8. There's another handoff. And we're gonna call a timeout. We'll get the ball back with very little time here. 3 seconds. 3 seconds is enough time to take a shot to Brandon Ayuk. Just go verticals here. Lob it up for him. It's incomplete. That's fine. Just looking to maybe take a quick shot there. Just maybe catch him off guard a little bit, but we didn't get it, and that's okay. I'm going to continue to try to run inside. We are going to, I think, defend the short pass here. We get the ball to start the second half. Comes Alexander on the return. Gets it to the 27. And I think the rest of the way here, we're going to go chew clock. So hand off to Moss. He's gonna get stuffed. Big loss on the play. So throw for Brandon Ayuk. He gets a lot of that yardage back there. We go double outs again here. We hit Quentin Johnston on this a couple of times. Gonna hit him again. He's out to the 47. Do want to run the ball a little bit though. Work that clock some. This offense finally looking good today. So I say that we only get a yard, but I don't think anybody's covering Brandon Ayuk. Nobody is. Okay. It's an easy first down. Go with a stretch play here for Moss. He's going to get outside. Cut it back inside a little bit. Might have been his nicest run of the day. The throw for Juszczyk, who has become our starting tight end with Bernie Towns injured. He is able to get a first down. We're running lots of time off the clock here. And more importantly, we're moving closer to the end zone. Moss with another run. That's a gain of 2. Go with the pass here, maybe. Maybe we look for Quentin Johnston on this play. He's going to make the catch. That's a touchdown for Quentin Johnston. He's having a big game. Signed off the street. He wasn't playing for anybody. And now he's got well over 100 yards in this game, I'm sure. Has really been the difference for this offense today. Has really stepped up for us. We've got a 14-point lead here. And we've also run about half of the third quarter away. Justin Herbert did have a pretty good first half, but did throw a pick 6. We actually have more total yards than they do, which is, I think, a bit surprising. One's over the middle. It's complete for the Chargers. Even if we allow a score here, I mean, it's a 14-point game. We'll get the ball back and we'll just continue to run more time off of it. So the longer they take to score here, the better our chances are. And if somehow we can come up with a stop, that's even better. So there's a run for Justin Herbert. He's going to shake off a tackle, but goes down. It's 3rd and 3. Got JOK blitzing here. So throw outside. That's a catch. It's a handoff. Justin Herbert is back in the zone here. Third and 6. We'll see if we can come up with a stop here, which I'd be kind of surprised if we did, but so throw down the field, and that's complete. Down to the 12. I mean, if we can force them to not score in the third quarter, force this drive to continue into the fourth, I mean, I think that's a win. I think we've got to take that as a win. They're not going to snap the ball here. I mean, we're up 14, even if they score. We do still have the lead. We may be looking at our first win of the season here. If we can get the ball back and at the very least come up with a field goal. Of course, they do still have to score here. And it is now 3rd and 12, so maybe we'll actually come up with a stop. Who knows? I don't really believe in the defense, but they've come up with a couple of stops today. And Justin Herbert going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. And they're going to settle for a field goal here. And you got to think that may not do them any good. It's going to be 24-35. And we're going to get the ball back with the intent of just running time off the clock. Jerome Ford now on the return. Don't see him out there returning much, but let's go with a stretch play to start here. Running behind our hidden development fullback McGee. And there's a flag down. Gotta think it's probably a hold. Hold on Garrett Bradbury, okay. Probably looking for Quentin Johnston again here. He has been money this entire game on this play. They're covering him pretty well. We're going to get sacked. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 30. Okay. Okay. The throw to Quentin Johnston. He's going to drop the ball. It's now 3rd and 30. And you can't catch that one. Didn't take much time off the clock there. I mean, the holding penalty really killed us. But they're going to hit the punter. It's going to be roughing the kicker. And we're going to have a first down. I mean, that's an automatic first down right there. Gives us the opportunity to continue to run some clock here. There's a throw short for Brandon Ayuk. He's going to get 6 yards. Going to run this with Moss now. He's going to get close to the first down. 3rd and 1. What do we want here? Maybe just a stretch play? It's a first down. Under 6 minutes to go now. Run it the other way. Run it to the wide side of the field. Just tackled immediately. I mean, just no chance on that one. We'll go slot outs here. Got Johnston running an out route there. Probably going to look to try to hit him. He's covered pretty well, and Bo Nix is going to go down again. Okay. 3rd and 18. Let's just not turn the ball over here. I'll be okay if we punt. Bo Nix trying to run. We're going to lose a ton of yards. But it is going to keep the clock moving. So. Bradley Pinion on the punt. It's going to be blocked. And that's a touchdown for the Chargers. on a blocked punt, and they're going to go for 2. It's a turnover, first turnover of the game for us. And that's incomplete, so they don't get the 2. It's going to remain a 5-point game here. And they're going to kick it deep with 3 minutes to go. Alexander gets up to the 27. And let's just try to run out the rest of the clock here. So handoff for Edwards-Helaire. He's going to get about 5. Got Zach Moss back out there. He's going to get about 4 more. Let's go stretch play here. Can't quite bring it down to the 2-minute warning. Can't get the first down. I'm going for this. I absolutely am not punting the ball. Zach Moss going to pick up a first down here, and they're going to call timeout now. It's going to be a jet sweep for Quentin Johnston. He's going to take it around here. Doesn't get a ton, but maybe a few yards. Actually, they're going to say he went out of bounds. But Moss going to take it on the stretch play here. Going to cut it back inside. And he's all the way down to the 31. Zach Moss having a pretty good game. Just see what his final numbers are once the game ends. It's another first down. He's got 19 for 85. Does have a touchdown as well. And we could take a knee here. Bo Nix going to take a sack. And then we'll run the ball with Moss one more time. He's got 20 rushes for 92 yards. We're not going to take a field goal here. We could maybe kick the field goal. No time left. Let's kick the field goal. Why not? Wait till it runs down to about 2 seconds or something. Make it 38-30 for no reason at all. And we actually get our first win of the season here. Bo Nix, 20 for 30. No interceptions in this game. Had only 219 yards, but I mean, he was pretty effective. And then rushing, Zach Moss, 20 for 92. And a touchdown. Edwards-Helaire adding 5 for 34. We didn't see Jerome Ford really at all. But we were much more effective running than they were. And then Bo Nix did fumble the ball, but I think we got it back. Had a couple of nice runs. And then if we look at our receivers here, Quinn Johnston, 8 for 124. Did also add a touchdown. Had 2 drops, but not super noticeable. Brandon Ayuk had 6 for 57. Edwards-Helaire had a couple of catches. Juszczyk had a couple. Troy Franklin had a drop, did not have a catch. Defensively, not a lot of guys with tackles for loss. JOK, Patrick Surtain, and Chris Abrams-Train. No sacks. We did have the 1 interception. But we kind of just did enough. I mean, gave up a lot of points in the first half. But we just kind of controlled the clock in the second half. Went up by 2 scores and then really just did not allow them to get back in the game. +6 tackle, +2 zone coverage, +4 jumping, +3 catching. Patrick Surtain with morale would probably be a 99 if it wasn't going down with morale a little bit there. We're going to take on the Patriots next week. We'll kind of see how that goes once we the next video when we take on the Patriots. But got a press conference. Are we maybe talking about Quentin Johnston? I don't know. Patriots are only an 80 overall, so shouldn't be too difficult when we go to take them on. But that's going to do it for this one. I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.